Так, тут у нас Макс наконец-то приоделся, как нормальный человек.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah, not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay.
Вот одна из безумных идей у Максима — это
looked through this information you got.
пойти в полицейский участок и там всех убить.
What is it?
It's the UFE. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Наверное, они меня изнасилуют.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo. Vamos aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Olha, mas eu vi aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Ну, теперь порешим весь
Back in
полицейский
the
участок.
precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Continue atirando! Continue atirando! Vai em frente!
Блин, я руки расставил. Ну, вот и все.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Походу приболел я.
They had their body armor, I had mine. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. once, the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a ver com aquilo.
А, вот и он. Опять в сраку. Что ж я так целюсь?
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too.
Ноль эмоций на лице. А, блядь, патронов нет.
The security switch had to be in that booth.
А Макс уже вспотел.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Так. Эх, блин. Сука, с одного патрона убивает. Можно ее с собой забрать? Первый раз за все время на всраку.
Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out, I had to keep moving.
Ух ты, сука. Вышел неожиданно.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer?
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Так, тут день по-любому будет и бейсбол. Ага.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Так, где там кто?
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Макс ради приличия хотя бы бронежилет надел.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Ага, вот так, да? Вы что, они ни хрена не видите, наверное. И кого я обманываю, конечно, видят. Вот суки. Сука, тоже не прокатил фокус. Ладно, попробуем по-другому. Куда? Кого? Кого? Бля, там он за стеной, сука. Блядь, Макс, ты чё? камера. И сейчас главное вот этого рахида победить. Все будет хорошо. Ну, как-то
If the
так.
heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Но опять все начали сыпать этих деталек золотых, которые нафиг никому не нужны. Вот еще деталь, ну все понятно. Под конец
saw the
игры надо
elevator
насыпать
doors
как
were
можно
open.
больше.
If there was
По-моему,
one
это
thing I
предпоследний
learned
уровень.
since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Так, ну ты последний у нас. А, нет. Так, где-то еще один. Ага, вот. Ну, как обычно, по традиции мини-босс. А здоровье у меня вообще не сколечки. Сука. А, вот отсюда мы даже начинаем. Да, придется попотеть, конечно. Ну, погнали.
Always the same shit.
Ничего нет, ничего нет. О, как быстро.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Ни одной аптечки нет. Как так?
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. About the only friend I had left in that town. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time. It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. That would have been too easy. This was a waste of time. The doors were... My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Лежит такой себе. Может так, может так, может так. Оп, оп. Как хочешь, может.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Нафиг он ее оставил, надо было сразу ее спалить.
Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Так, надо на всякий случай 2 ствола взять. По-любому будет перестрелка.
Agora você vai morrer! Agora! Homem atingido!
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find...
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda!
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada!
Много так еще поднял, как собака любит. убиваем. Ну, вот сейчас их надо ковырять чуть побольше из-за того, что они все бронированные. Но не самые
Another
умные.
pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Но патроны стали поменьше сыпать.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Так, нельзя сюда? Жалко. А, даже так. Я уже забыл. Блин, мне иногда кажется, что они не умирают до конца. Да ёпты, Макс, ты чё? Так, ладно, возьмем дробаш, нет.
Não me mata, não me mata! Caralho, caralho, perdi, perdi! Beleza, perdi! Elimine o alvo!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Pega ele! Vai, avança! Vamos! Fica alerta! Segura! Vamos acabar com essa merda agora! Vamos indo! Se estiver na
Beleza,
minha,
rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor! Ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Сразу не пихали мне. Ну, что у меня были аптечки, что у меня нет аптечек. Давай, Максим! Куда они так рвутся ко мне? Зачем? Уже пол полицейского участка я выкосил, они до сих пор рвутся. По 8 патронов хватает. Да сдохни ты. Последний. Но тут, по-моему, будет все не так просто.
You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Vamos mudar de posição. Me dê cobertura. Tente o...
Idiota da Silva!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Прям в бороду засадили. Еще где-то банк уже. Сука. Аптечка меня подвела. Уже начинает карить понемножку. надо же одной пулей да зацепил.
You would give Rodrigo my regards! Why do you think you're not dead already?
Ну-ка. Вот все же идеально было. Как он меня вообще там мог убрать?
You have served your purpose! This is where it ends!
Ничего нету. И патронов ни хрена. Какое падучее место.
I'll thank you when I get my promotion!
Уже какая попытка у меня.
See what a joke you are? You should know when to walk away!
Сука, да как так-то, ёб твою налево. Меня просто дамажит и дамажит. Точно. Так, вроде все. Да?
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow. Well. Victor,
I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I'd give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Сука, прямо в жопу.
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
И вот, наконец-то, финальная часть у нас. Это аэропорт.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Я вот буду просто на месте стоять. План не получился идеально. Так, Максимка, вылезай, а то сейчас тут приходит. Бля, патронов нет. Вид от первого лица у нас. Так, где, кто, где? Блядь, вот с этим лучом целиться это вообще пиздец. Так, кто еще? Не, ну вот это я должен пройти с первого раза. Там один какой-то лобок остался. Вот он где. Блядь, он не один, сука! Как я... Блядь. Вот я рачина, конечно. Нормально я заныкался. Вот патронов у меня мало. Специально решили усложнить с этими лазерами. бы успел. Что вас многовато? Так, и где вы? Это закрытие я не особо хочу выходить. Где же у нас последний? Сейчас только выйду, блядь. Потом где-то пролетит. А, вот.
Felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Макс, ты это хорошо оружие выбрал. Мне кажется, Максу лишь бы ствол взять в руки, даже если патронов нет, он все равно возьмет. Аптечка, аптечка, аптечка.
Sou melhor que você, cuzão. Você atira feito viadinho, seu troll.
Но они сами так умирают, я как-то не специально в жопу целюсь. Ну, выходи. Какой-то дед старый, Максимка.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet.
Так, ну тут должно быть.
Airports always made me nervous.
Конечно, не так много действий, которые можно описать во время стрельбы. Ты в основном отвлекаешься на стрельбу, поэтому я немного говорю. Не знаю, кому это вообще надо. Моментом, конечно, нужно что-то объяснять. Я не думаю, что есть какой-то смысл. Тут, в
The
принципе,
customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment.
Да, Макс, ты нашел. Блять, опять Дигл пустой взял. Если я не ошибаюсь, эту песню специально записали именно вот под эту игру. Но когда я первый раз проходил, был такой драйв, прикольно было. Сейчас как-то уже не то. Тут разрабы поняли, в принципе, если хочешь как бы усложнить жизнь игроку, дай броню И поставь врагов на уровне, то есть повыше, на пониже. И тогда он, скорее всего, заложает. Где? Сука. Ой, Максимка. Прям так хорошо шли. Можно было и музыку какую-нибудь подрайвовую поставить. Это что-то прям совсем такая... Ну, не подходит она сюда. Блять, не могу я нормально попасть. Короче, с пистолета целится, с этого лазера. Где кто? Походить. О, без лазера он заебись. Кто? Не аптечек, ни хера нет. Что там что есть? О! Это я вот не зря сходил. Так, я думаю, лучше идти, конечно, тут поверху. Так, больше шансов на выживание.
It opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Just perfect. Grenades.
Сука. Тут уже музыка начинает заебывать. сразу возьму. И вот. Еще хилочка. Проще с пистолета стрелять.
The gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. I'd rather not be blown up today.
Сразу двоих. Да, Максим, когда уже будет дедом, ему, конечно, хуй кто поверит.
They weren't
Молодым
here.
будет это
I had to
рассказывать.
keep moving down through
Я
the
тут всех
airport.
перехуярил, я тут, бля, вообще пиздец. Никто не поверит.
Terminal was down the escalators. didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on.
Ну вот. Кстати, такой момент интересный, что здесь есть такая, не знаю, может быть, отсылочка к поезду, в плане того, что вот мы начинаем первого Макса именно с метро. Ну, блин.
Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Я перебрался с одного конца в другой. Но в этот раз точно.
We were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
С текстуркой там пацан уехал. В смысле, вместе с поездом.
Didn't work out like that. Of course, there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
Сука. Блять, ебут вообще каждый раз. И вертолет, конечно же.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on. slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board.
Самое
I had to
главное, он
salvage
еще
what I
автомат с
could,
собой
see
во
what was
время
waiting for
прыжка
me.
забрал. Отбитый на голову вообще.
This was
Так,
my
это
stop.
выход. Можно так? Не, нельзя. Где выход-то? Можно я выйду? Это что за поезд-то такой?
It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves?
Там
I'm a
ребята
dumb
просто
move
сделали вид,
guy.
что меня не
Hey
видели.
Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Eu tenho tudo sob controle. Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker!
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Патроны кончаются.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my
Там и
sister.
так уже труп. Можно сказать, мы ему жизнь облегчили. Смерть точнее.
I'm in. Just drive the fucking car. Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close. Guys are running in over on the right. Over on the right. This don't look good. Come on. Got a flight to catch. It's not going to take off without. Insurance ain't gonna cover this. Ay! Shit! That about sums it up. Set up a roadblock. Of course they have their armored personal vehicle. Take him out, right in front. I normally am behind the dash kind of guy. Only I've been one of them too. That's them. Asshole. Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with. Whoa! Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a lift!
Как жалко, концовочку они все же решили не дать в квадратике. Видно?
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation is underway. Local residents expressed outrage, say they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark.
Ну и на этом приключения Макса заканчиваются. Что ж, это была вполне неплохая игра, сюжет никакущий, но перестрелки, ради этого я, собственно говоря, в нее играл. Что ж, на этом мы заканчиваем. Всем спасибо за просмотр, всего доброго.